Hi everyone, this is going to be going over the math for this week. Lesson 1 is called half and not half. So this is where you're learning about equal parts. So the first sentence says, Amir and Chris are eating lunch with their grandma. Amir wants his sandwich cut into fourths. Chris wants his sandwich cut into halves. Whose sandwich will be cut into smaller pieces? So I drew 2 squares, and you can do this with me. You can draw 2 squares. Those are going to be my sandwiches. If you want your sandwich cut into fourths, when you say the word fourth, what number do you hear? Fourths. I hear the number 4. So I need to cut it in 4 pieces. And not only do I need to cut it in 4 pieces, I need to cut it in 4 equal pieces. So they all have to be the same size, like I did here. The other person wants their sandwich cut in half. Do you know how to cut a sandwich in half? Draw a line down the middle, and that's going to be half. Now, mine's not exactly in the middle. It's going to be hard to make it exact, but you're just going for half. So that if you cut it and you give half of it to someone, you'll have the same size. So who has more pieces in his sandwich? The first person, Chris, nope, not Chris, Amir. This is Amir's, and this is Chris's. Who has more pieces? So if you said Amir, you were right. He has 4. That's more. And how many does Chris have? Chris only has 2 pieces. But do they still have the same amount that they're eating? If they eat their whole sandwich, they're still eating the same amount of food, but this person has more pieces. So you're learning about how to look and see if the pieces are equal. So now Mario wants to cut the pizza into 4 equal pieces and give his sister 1/4 of the whole pizza. Color the piece that Mario would give his sister. So you can draw a circle, draw a pizza, and if he wants to give her 1/4 of the pizza, how many pieces should he cut? If you say the word fourth, what number do you hear? I hear the number 4. So I'm going to cut it in 4 pieces by cutting it in half first, and then cut it in half 2 times so that I have 4 pieces. So color the piece he would give his sister if he gives her 1/4. So he's going to give his sister 1/4 of the pizza because there's 1 piece and there's 4 altogether. We're not actually learning about fractions. This is under the geometry unit, but it's teaching how to see if there are equal parts on a shape. So our last shape is a rectangle candy bar. Christopher wants to give half of his candy bar to his brother. Color the piece of the candy bar that Christopher would give to his brother. So if you're going to say to your brother, you get half of my candy bar, would I cut it here? Is that half? No, that wouldn't be fair. How would it be fair? Half means it will make it fair. That's pretty close. So you get half and your brother gets half. Okay, on the next page, it says circle the shapes that are partitioned into fourths. So does it look like that circle has 4 equal parts? Yes or no? Equal means the same. So does this piece look the same as this piece? No, that first piece is smaller, so this is not cut in equal parts. How about the rectangle? Do those pieces look equal? 4 equal parts? Yes, so you would circle that one. Is this shape in 4 equal parts? Are they all the same size? Yes, even though it's turned that way, it's still equal. So you would circle it. Ooh, are these parts all equal? The same? No, look how tiny that rectangle is at the top. Those parts are not equal, so you would not circle that one. What about this circle? Do you think those are all the same size? No, if you were sharing with friends, one of you would get a big chunk and the others would get smaller pieces. That would not be fair. Think of it as fair. Are the pieces fair? If it's food and you chopped it up into pieces, would it be fair? Yes or no? Yes, because those are all the same size. So that was pretty easy. So tomorrow I'll do number 2.